Hello, and welcome back to the Typical Historian. Today we're going to be talking about an oldie but a goodie, the fall of the Roman Empire. Now, this event was predicted supposedly by a poet who wrote that poem would fall after 6,000 years. All the years from creation of the world amounted to the total of 5,698, and the odd months and days. Theodotus of Antioch to Acatolus III in 28 AD, 169 AD, 28th part of the book. Anyways, at its peak, the Roman Empire held up to 130 million people over the span of 1.5 million square miles. And this is what the Roman Empire looked at 117 AD. Well known fact, they did in fact control England. They controlled down here, Sassanid. Almost all of the Mediterranean was completely under their control. Now, the invasion of the Roman Empire, forgive me, but this image is a little blurry. Anyways, this shows the lines. So the Anglo-Saxons invaded England. That's why they're called Anglo-Saxons. The Visigoths came from Carnage and from around here, and they invaded all here. The Ostrogoths actually took Rome, so they're the purple line, and the Huns are the green line. So those were the three main tribes: the Visigoths, the Ostrogoths, and the Huns. Now, this is what it looked like after the fall. Romania, or the Eastern Roman Empire, was centered around Constantinople. The Kingdom of the Vandals was down here in like Morocco, North Africa. The Kingdom of the Visigoths, as I said, they took the Iberian Peninsula. The Barques, Catalonia and here. The Kingdom of the Sueves is here. The Kingdom of the Burgundies, that's where you get the Burgundy region of France. That's part of this. The Frankish kingdoms, they later become the Frankish Empire and France, Kingdom of the Sagarudes, the Britons, as you can see up here as well, they conquer some of Britain. And then you got the Anglo-Saxons. Down here, New Persia, the Sassanid Empire, and Sasavid. So, and then a couple Slavic tribes and the Berber tribes. Now, if we go here, this is a crest of the one of the emperors. Now, why did it split? The empire split. It was too large. For the last full emperor of Rome, split it in two so that his two successors could each have a half to help him move. You'll learn about this later with the Tetrarchy and the Augustuses and the Caesars, and the way they split power in the empire. As you'll learn, again, unless you don't already know, lots of Roman soldiers were employed by Germans. Lots of local Germans fought for Rome, and they were mad against the taxation and repeated lack of support against the Huns. And so the Visigoths and the Ostrogoths from Germany invaded Rome. What did it happen? Well, Rome was like a balloon that got too full, and it popped, and the pieces were left of the mighty empire. Bullet is Germanic tribes, and the balloon is Rome. As you can see, it exploded. Now, the Germans were called antichrists and spawns of the devil, but in actuality, the Germanic tribes helped spread Christianity throughout the entire region, causing why Catholicism is so strong in Europe. And these are the modern descendants of Rome.